I was pronounced dead for 5 minutes after overdosing with ibuprofen. Ask me anything. Do you have any lasting effects because of the amount that you took? Ibuprofen is very harsh on the stomach and GI tract. It's a terrible OD if not treated right away, though not nearly as terrible as Tylenol. I'm glad that you are still here and were able to get medical attention. I have had memory problems, nothing really bad but not normal. I get stomach pains every now and then that I had never noticed before too. I did suffer some brain damage due to me being dead for 5 minutes, really just minor side effects compared to others. Did you see/feel anything while you were out? Or was it all just nothingness? Well, during my ride to the hospital I passed out. During that time I didn't really see anything, but when I was basically dead for the 5 minutes I saw something I can't really describe. There was no color, no black/white/gray, it was nothingness. That's all I really remember. Cool. Did it feel like 5 minutes? Or was it longer or shorter? Honestly felt like forever, from what I remember anyway. Spooky LOL, makes me wonder what's next in the afterlife LOL. What would you say to anyone who wanted to commit suicide? Also, in a previous answer you talked about a nothingness you experienced while you were pronounced dead. Were you aware of like a lack of feeling? Do you have a religion? It's really not worth it. I understand that people go through crap that honestly makes life seem like it's not worth living, and you can seek help or even talk to someone you trust, and I don't think it was really confusing. I feel like what I saw was the literal definition of nothingness, and it terrifies me that it might be something I see forever when I do die. Also, I'm atheist. My family is Christian and forced the religion on me, which is one of the major reasons why I did what I did. Yet I understand that. Personally, I'm Christian. One of the worst ways to spread the gospel is forcing tea on people LOL. I can't stand it when people hate on gays and stuff. It is just such a bad representation of what Jesus would do. Enough preaching, thanks for sharing your experiences. Are you in a relationship or anything? Like, do you have anyone to talk to? I gave up on relationships a while ago, due to so many bad experiences, and I have 2 really great friends who I've known for years, but they live in 2 different states. What did it feel like before you passed out? Was there a pain in your stomach or anything? I wouldn't know, but the closest thing that I can compare it to is being high or drunk. It was hard to stand up or really look at anything. It was kinda like everything was in slow motion, and I didn't feel any pain, though I think it might have been due to the amount I took. What was it like waiting for it to kick in? Did you think about anything? It took a while for it to kick in, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And when it did, my friend came in and freaked out, so I started crying. I couldn't really think about anything during that entire process. Did you regret it? Did you realize anything life-changing? Yes, I do. I made my family's life miserable, and just the reality of it setting in when I woke up in the hospital, then being transferred into the mental ward, was terrifying. If I could go back and stop myself, I honestly would. Did you get a lot of attention? Yes, but not in a good way. I am someone who doesn't really like attention, and going back to my normal life and school was really hard, cause at that point everyone heard about it and asked a lot of questions that at the time I felt embarrassed to answer. When you were dead, did you feel anything? Any out-of-body experiences? Any type of feeling like being conscious? I didn't really feel anything. It was as if my emotions didn't exist and nothing existed. It was like if everything was but there was no color or shades like black/white/gray. It was kinda scary to know that I saw that when I was pronounced dead. What did you see? It's kinda hard to explain. It was as if there was nothing, no color and no black or white. I can't really think of an explanation that makes sense, so I hope this gives you a good enough idea. It does. It kinda sounds like when you're asleep. I guess that works. What did it feel like when you were dead? It was a strange feeling physically, the feeling of floating and complete silence, no ringing in your ear or anything, but I didn't really feel anything emotionally. I wasn't completely emotionless as some would say, but it was like all or even everything you would normally feel was really watered down. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.